Sometimes we are broken. They say time heals everything. It is true that all injuries take time to heal. But to a degree, you can choose how much time it takes. Think back to when you last broke. Reflect on how you recovered, what worked and what didn't. What is good for you and what is bad. Learn from this. Learn from what you see others do, and apply it immediately. If you know what to do before you break, your recovery can start then and there. Stay calm, avoid the bad things you may want to do, and initiate your plan of good. It took me a long time to learn this. We naturally want to curl into a ball and do nothing. The sooner you leave that state of mind, the faster you can continue chasing your dreams. This time, I took the steps that I thought would best allow me to move on and conquer my goals. I did not hesitate to call my best friend. Simply having someone that you know is listening can have an extremely positive effect. I went to bed that night feeling absolutely awful, but I knew that if I didn't force myself to get up tomorrow and go to work, I would accomplish nothing and only think about the bad things. I know for me personally that having a task, especially one where others depend on me, can greatly help me keep my mind off the bad and accelerate the healing process. The next morning, I felt like shit and I looked like shit, but I still went to work. I hunkered down and I got shit done. No, it was not easy, but I feel better about myself for doing so and know it kickstarted my recovery. This is not to say that everyone should do this. For some, taking a day off may be better. Do what you know is best for you. Later that day, I went to the gym with my roommate. I still felt like shit, but having someone there with me gave me the motivation I needed. I took all my anger and frustration out on the weights, and got a sick back pump in the process. Ready? I pushed through the rest of the week. I worked, swam, and mentally prepared for what was to come. I drove to Albuquerque after work on Thursday and flew to Ohio early Friday, and my parents, who drove there from Iowa, picked me up. Good morning. It's Friday. The Friday before the race. I'm in Albuquerque. It's 4:30. Got a flight in 2 hours. And I got to bed at like 1. So, I'm tired, but that's alright. Just trying to sleep on the plane. And I gotta get going. And we're in Ohio. It's a pretty late night and a really early morning. Got about 3 hours of sleep, but we made it. Plane rides are pretty smooth. And yeah, parents picked me up at the airport. Now we're at the hotel. Said hi to a couple ISU guys. Probably all gonna crash, take a nap for a bit, and then get some food. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting weekend. But we got the even older soft ride out today. If I could find the light switch. So this is my dad's first bike, I think, for racing. And it's pretty similar to the blue one, as you can see, but it's a little, I'd say it rides a little slower. The logistics for getting the blue one here just would have been a mess and expensive. And I already know I'm not going to go super fast this race, so I just needed a bike that would get me through to the finish, and this will do the job. So I'll be rocking that on Sunday. Today's Friday, if I didn't mention that. So I got one day here to check in, get loosened up and stuff. Yeah. Making some chicken strips from Fresh Time now.
What pace are you going to run at? 7?
Hopefully 7:30.
On my best day, I think that will be 7:40.
Because I want it to get sub 5, I need my run to be about 1:40.
Which is 7:40.
Which is easy for you. Come on, let's be honest.
Then here in the middle is lighter.
Not dessert. Not dessert.
I already burned myself.
Oh, I didn't get a thing of the empty plate. Oh well.
Another one. Anyone ever ponytails?
I actually have probably some in my room. But
Not my most flattering angle there, I see now, but yeah, just did this myself. Looks alright from the front. Can't quite see the back. So, I'll have my mom look at that before I go out in public today, but day before the race though, got the mohawk, getting in the zone. Got
put yours on like either the right or the left side.
triathlete Tetris fitting the
This is
tri-bikes.
the easy difficulty. We only have 3 today.
Like this is down this aisle.
If I do a try, I don't have tri shorts or anything.
Ew. You can order a ISU tri-suit.
Suit? I don't know if I look good in the suit though. Say hi. Iron Man Village.
Alright.
guys want to go on the other side and do like a run in?
Maybe at the end.
Flex for the ladies.
And Scott.
Oh, they have an Olive Garden.
Then the destination
Well,
is on your
we
left.
can always do that.
Unlimited breadsticks sounds good. I'll try before that. Well, let's check out Marcella's.
Then you take the.
Camera's watching.
I'll just dab.
Well, here we are. It's the night before the race. Got kind of mixed feelings right now, I guess. Definitely, training hasn't gone how I planned. Once the summer started, had a bit of a curveball thrown at me. Didn't know where I was going to be working. So that stressed me out, and then my car wasn't finished yet, so that stressed me out. Didn't handle that well, gained 10 pounds. And then once I found out where I was working, I thought I'd be alright. Wasn't far from the new girlfriend, or her hometown, and yeah, so I went into it with a good mindset, then discovered how many hours I'd be working, which is a lot. I've worked a few 70-hour weeks this summer, and that's not including the 2 hours of commute every day. So that made training quite difficult. Getting to work when the sun's rising, and leaving work as it's almost starting to set. And yeah, then just really struggled. Things with the girlfriend fell apart despite my efforts, and the Monday before the race she broke up with me, so this last week has also been rough. Got a really good lift in and one short swim in. That's all I've done the last week. Or 2 short swims in. So that's all I've done one. I only got 1 swim in this week. So, you know what, guys, it hasn't gone super well after the school year ended, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna take all that. Just gonna do what I normally do and get angry and push through the race. Probably won't go as fast as I hoped to when I started setting goals back when the school year was ending. But, yeah, it's alright. I can do another one next year. But either way, I think I'm going to have a good just kind of close out to this video series. And, yeah, it's been quite a ride. So, yeah. I'm very full right now. I went to Olive Garden. Carbo load, I guess. I don't know. Probably not the best decision for me, but the team always goes out and does that on a night before a race, so just trying to enjoy the weekend. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect tomorrow, but either way, I'm not going to leave, or what is it, I'm going to leave everything out on the course. That's my goal tomorrow. If I go over that finish line, I got something left in me, that's when I'll have failed. So, yep, that's the mindset I got going into it. Hopefully get some footage of it. Might just probably going to be my dad with a camera. And I don't think the course is, most of the time a triathlon isn't super set up for spectating, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited to go out and do it with some friends. Got 6 or 7 other Iowa State people out here doing it with me. So that'll be nice. Good to see the team again. And yeah, so I'm gonna go kind of run through what kind of gear I got, because I feel like I need to put something informative in this. So I have not thought about this probably as much as I should have this summer, but I got what I got, and we're gonna make the most of it. So it's kind of a mess right now, but got the camera gear there, portable charger. I use these kind of bigger shaded goggles when I open water swim. I don't know, just a personal preference. That's going to be for after the race. So the water is going to be too warm for a wetsuit. As in, if you wear a wetsuit, you don't have a chance to place. They'll still record your time. They won't DQ you, but you're not. Your time won't be eligible for a podium spot. I don't think I'll be a podium person by any means, but I don't know. Nobody else can wear a wetsuit, so I don't think I'm going to. It's definitely easier for me if I do, but this ain't meant to be easy. And I got this big, 1 liter water jug. Or is it 2 liters? I think it's 2 liters. But, yeah, what I think I'm going to try to do is we're going to put this and a bunch of other bottles in my cooler bag here and have this at the bike transition, which now I'm not sure if that makes sense. That's why you think ahead. But yeah, I want to try to have as many cold drinks as I can on my bike. I'll have handlebar. I got my handlebar bottle right here, and then I can hold 3 other water bottles. So that's gonna be the bike. I'm just gonna have to push through it. I think that's might be my weakest event in this race, and gonna try to just really hydrate well while I'm on the bike and get in a couple sources of carbs. We got a few goos, probably do a couple of protein bars just to fill me up. And yeah, then on the run, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to carry my water ball, which I already dropped off there. There are 2 different transition sites, which is kind of going to be different. So you get out of the water, you hop on your bike, and then the end of the bike is at a transition point into the run that's not at the same location as the first transition point. So they had you drop off your run gear the day before, and we will have a chance to manipulate it, but it's kind of out of the way, so I pretty much just dropped all my running gear off there today. So yeah, it'll be interesting way to go about things. I'm going to be wearing got this here fancy Iowa State tri-suit. It's even got my name on the back, so that's what I'll be wearing, just that. I'm going to wear socks on the bike and run. I got my glasses somewhere. I'm going to rock those on the bike and run, and then probably be wearing a hat on the run to catch sweat and keep the sun out of my face. And then I'm going to show you my current supplement plan during the race. Not 100% sure about it, but I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so if you didn't already know, I'm a big fan of Caged Muscle supplements. So what I got here is the HydroCharge. So this has electrolytes and stuff, helps you stay hydrated, helps you retain that water. And then got some pre-caged in here that I think I'm going to sip throughout the morning. Just kind of wake me up, get me just nice and amped up into that mentality. And then I got some in-caged. This is the first time I've gotten this. I tried it once over the summer. Didn't have any weird reactions, so I think this will work well. I'm going to take a shot of that while I'm on the bike. A little extra energy there, and then probably have that in one bottle, maybe this in another, and then like a straight water. And then this is some recaged, and I'm going to take that immediately after the race. Just make sure recovery goes well, get everything you need out of that. And yeah, today just really trying to stay hydrated. Super important, just get a lot of water in the day before and even during, get a lot of water. Gonna get the room nice and cooled down so my body temp stays low, and just so it'd take me longer to overheat, because that's kind of one of my biggest issues is overheating. I gotta charge my watch, can't forget that. So just kind of throwing things together a little last minute here, but it is what it is, and tomorrow, it's going to happen tomorrow, it's going to happen tomorrow, so I wouldn't really say I'm too nervous. I don't realistically have that much invested into this as far as training time. I don't have the highest expectations, so I think I'm going into it with a decent mindset. In the morning, I'm just going to put my headphones in, play the angriest music I can think of all the things this summer that pissed me off. Just get into beast mode sort of mentality, and once that horn goes off, let her rip, and we'll see what happens from there.